The frosting came out the dude's dick!
Tonight, we are going to play 31.
What's up, Internet?
Oh my goodness.
We had a time. We just watched 31, Rob Zombie's new movie that's been in production hell for God knows how long. Whew.
That was a doozy.
Yeah.
That was
Something. 31
is
directed by Rob Zombie and stars his wife, as every Rob Zombie movie does.
shocking.
And it tells the story of a bunch of carnies who get kidnapped on Halloween by clowns.
Wait a second. Halloween. October 31st, 31!
So that movie, guys. What can I say? I'm not the biggest fan of Rob Zombie's anything. Well, I like his music. His music's pretty okay. I'm not the biggest fan of his movies. I think Devil's Rejects is very good. I think Lords of Salem is very good with the exception of the ending. Everything else I'm kind of lukewarm on. I range from, thinking whatever to hating it. Yeah, this was no exception. He's a bigger fan than I am, so I'm going to let you talk a bit.
I grew up watching zombie movies. I mean, House of Thousand Corpses, Devil's Rejects, they'll always have a place right here. They were sort of like, when I was getting into horror, that was when those were coming out, so that I saw them and fucking, I mean... Oh, I don't even want to say that. I don't even want to say this for fear of sparking a comment war down there, but I like the remake of Halloween. Sue me.
I don't hate it. It's right there. I have it. I don't hate it.
It is. Rob Zombie, pay us. Lords of Salem, loved except for the last 5 minutes, which completely ruined it for me. And this...
It was okay.
It's alright. I mean, I didn't hate it.
I didn't hate it. It was a little too nonsensical
over
for
the
me.
top at some points.
It's not even over the top. Just like you have like
come on. There's a
no. I mean, it is over the top.
There's a fucking Spanish-speaking Nazi midget.
That there is.
One more time. Can you put like subtitles here as I point to them? Spanish-speaking Nazi midget.
Here's the thing. You have zombie trashy, where you have like House of a Thousand Corpses and Devil's Rejects are very trashy, but they're trashy in like a way that is very suitable for the style of the movie. But this movie was overly trashy.
Every zombie movie has that one, like, redneck white trash character, like, oh, what's that pretty mouth dude?
Right,
kinda.
but, like, this was every character.
Like,
every character was that character in this, and then, like, that just annoyed me.
The frosting came out the dude's dick!
That it did. It was, like I said, it was fine, I guess. I just didn't really, like, it's not something, I guess I'm glad I watched it. I don't know if I'd ever really care to watch it again. I would, if I was with a group of friends and they were like, oh, we're gonna watch 31, I'd be like, alright.
If I was with a group of friends and they were like, hey, we're going to play 31, I'd be like, whoa, okay.
It's fun, kinky.
Yeah,
likes? Sorry, real quick. Just a forewarning, it's kind of hard to talk about this movie without spoiling something, so spoiler warning, if you want to watch this movie, if you care enough, go right ahead. Likes.
Really like the score. Really like John Five's work. Look up to him as a guitarist. I think he's a great musical composer. I like Jeff Daniel Phillips, so I liked his acting. I liked his character.
The guy who played Doomhead was good.
Doomhead was
great.
Good.
He was good.
He's also in, if we're on Rob Zombie topics, if I can do zombie trivia, if anyone remembers him from Halloween 2, he's the coroner van driver. The guy who makes the really disgusting jokes and then gets his fucking head sawed off with
He's also in
glass.
Batman Begins as the guy who shot Bruce Wayne's parents.
The Joker.
No. In this, he's the Joker.
Oh, yeah.
I mean...
Clarifying for all you people that are going to fucking vilify me, I know it's not the Joker.
Those two were good.
The colors.
I didn't like the colors.
I like the color. I like the cinematography of it. I like that.
I couldn't with this one. This was one
except for that fucking holy shit fucking epileptic seizure in your face. God
what,
damn.
The Sex Head?
No, the one with the fucking Harley Quinn. Her name was Sex Head?
Her name was Sex Head.
I missed it.
Sex Ed.
Sex Ed. We'll get pregnant and die.
No, I definitely agree with like the first two bits you said. John Five's score was really good. The acting from those two was really good. The plot is decently creative, I guess.
But it's a little.
It's all over the place, and it's It's ambiguous to a point where it's just kind of like it feels like it wasn't thought through. Also, the amount of Big Lebowski jokes we were able to make during that one
Holy
scene.
shit! Was it Death Head? Was it
Yeah, Death Head was the
his name?
nihilist from the Big Lebowski.
And he was legitimately reprising the same role.
Pretty
I
much.
fuck you. Like doing that whole. He even had a knife.
Yeah,
he was even doing
yeah.
that whole "I fuck you" kind of thing.
I fuck you! I fuck you! I fuck you! I fuck you!
You
Yeah.
said you were waiting for him to pull out the marmot.
I was really waiting for him to pull the fucking marmot out and just throw it at one of them. That's for me. That's all the likes I had. I think dislikes, I have a much longer list.
Hit him.
The editing was fucking abysmal.
Yeah, well those
Between the
Those
fucking
transitions,
awkward,
though.
the awkward Eric Andre freeze frames that just kind of slow push in on these frozen images, and then like awkward, like weird, like fucking wipes and frames pushing other frames. It's just really weird.
The frame wipes that would have it wouldn't just be frame to frame. It would be frame completely irrelevant image.
I liked when the one dude died and then it pushed out of the way and his face was there, and then the next scene was on top of his face. Weird shit like that. The editing was, the lighting and the cinematography, I couldn't stand. There were so many fight scenes in this movie, I couldn't tell what the fuck was going on because the camera was all over the place, and oh my god.
That's just like you said. It's not necessary. We don't have to comment on if we find it good or not. But that's just Zombies style.
The shaky cam is just, I can't
back
deal
to-
with that though. It's like, it's...
House of Thousand Corpses didn't have that much.
I
It was
just-
Devil's
here's the-
Rejects was the one that started that whole
I'm fine
fucking...
with a little of it, but when you can't tell what the fuck is
No, yeah,
going
that's
on,
why I agree,
it's like
I
it's
agree.
too much. I can't. Oh god. I mean, like I said, every character in this is a fucking walking stereotype.
From the Confederate flag on the back of the fucking driver's seat of the van
To the Spanish-speaking Nazi midget. You got like Lou Temple playing Lou Temple.
He's just Lou Temple at
He's
this
just
point.
yeah,
That's what he
he's
does.
playing the same role he plays in everything. Mini Harley Quinn.
Holy shit! Yeah, that Harley.
Doomhead was fine. He was pretty cool. Everything else was just like, I couldn't do it. Sherry Moon Zombie. Rob, I know you love your wife, and you want to give her opportunities to act, and that's fine. Please don't put her in main roles like this, though, because she can't carry it, man. I'm sure she's a wonderful
Sounds like an
woman.
intervention.
I'm sure she's a wonderful woman, but she can't carry a movie. She doesn't have that kind of talent. I'm sorry.
You pretty much hit up everything I didn't like about it.
And nothing else?
No, I think that's pretty much it.
Oh, actually no. This is a big spoiler because this is
What, the
the
ending?
fucking ending of this movie.
I'm indifferent. I thought it was... Yeah.
It was lazy. And
No, I will
cliche.
get that.
It was
We'll give you that.
cliche, and I was just like, okay. So again, spoilers. You have Sherry Moon Zombie as the final girl, and Doomhead shows up, and he's gonna like he
Doomhead.
first off punches her square in the face to the point where she's like actually bleeding out her forehead.
Which
somehow.
there's no... come on.
I don't know.
Unless he's got knuckles of steel or had
I
a
don't
brass
know.
ring on or
So,
something. Jesus.
That happens, and she's like on the ground, and then he's like choking her, and he's gonna kill her, and then he stops choking her to monologue and smoke a cigar, and then he's like about to kill her, like about to stab her, and then the purge alarm goes off, and they say, "Hey, it's over. 31's over. Put your weapons down." And he just goes, he yells "fuck," and then he puts his knife down and walks away, and then the movie ends. I mean, yeah, that's about that.
I keep opening this to emphasize the amount of times that Doomhead does that.
Right, yeah, no, he does it a lot. Yeah, so what would you call this movie ultimately?
Good for fans of
Rob
Rob
Zombie,
Zombie
yeah.
movies.
I can see that. Personally, I think I would call it more along the lines of meh. I think it was
I could see that though. I feel like
it's like
teeters on
it
that
plays
border.
hopscotch with that line. I mean, some things about it were really, really good. Some things about it were not. Overall, it was just kind of one of those things I was like, okay, I watched it. Don't care to ever really visit it again. It was just whatever to me.
If you had to describe it in one word, what would you do?
Clowns.
Zombie.
31.
It's a number.
That's my word. Like, comment, subscribe, guys. Thank you so much for watching, as always. If you like him, if you like me, if you like Mike, he's
Don't
not
like
here right
me.
now.
Nobody likes me. Nobody likes us.
It's not true.
No, everybody hates us.
We kill ourselves after this video, guys. thank you again, and like comment, subscribe.